All right, we are popping up on a player with Mr. 1,075 beats per minute DJ.
That's messed up, man. It's crazy.
Come on now. Come on, Negro. I'm trying to take the N word out of my vocabulary, but you already know. This is DJ D Swin, also known as Reginald Swinton, also known as, what do we call you? The Energizer Bunny. You a little bit of everything. I've never seen anybody take his clothes. Ladies, if you're single and you want to see a man get naked, just come watch him DJ. He take all his clothes off. Just let it swing. Anyway, so I'm going to introduce to some and reintroduce to others Mr. Reginald Swinton, also known as DJ Reggie Reg DM, also now known as, what name is
DJ D Swin.
My brother?
No.
I've been smoking. See, and for all y'all folks who thought it was some beef between us, there's never any beef with me. I'm going to take a moment out to let you all know, if I do have any beef with you, I don't have a problem telling you about it whatsoever.
Let me tell y'all something. Please do not get into an argument with her on Facebook, because I'm telling you.
Or in real life.
In real, it's just not a good thing, y'all.
Or in real life.
It's just not good. And this is not a brown nose thing.
Don't believe him.
It's not.
I am the sweetest person.
It's two people I know that will call you out on your stuff. That's Karen. And this is her in Paula. Look, it's not a brown nose thing. I've seen it, and they didn't make brothers that I thought was hard, soft. It's not funny, man. I'm sorry.
I thought you knew. I could turn a baritone into a soprano.
So I'm like, man, don't do it. It's just not a good thing not to. Just don't do it.
We're not even gonna talk about that. So let's talk about the goodness. It's Valentine's Day. You see, Reg is representing his Charivari Detroit Fresh Passion. I didn't wear mine today because I had to go to work. Anywho, so without further ado, Reginald Swinton, DJ D Swin. Tell the people a little bit about yourself.
Well, born and raised in Detroit. Birthday coming up, will be 50 years old.
Aries.
That's right. I've been doing this since 1979. Right now, I'm working on my EP right now.
Hold on, wait. You were, what, 11?
Yes. My uncle was teaching me at that time.
Who's your uncle?
His name is Bootsy, Kelvin Ward, and he was teaching me about the fundamentals of DJing, and I started actually before the 1200s came out. I started on rotary pitch control, so it was really hard back in that time to learn on those. And they were the first. They wasn't 1200s. They were the SL something, but I know my mom had a pair of them, and I learned that way in '79 until 1984. I got my very first gig at 15 years old. So I've been doing this a long time. Karen Ferguson is my representative, and she's doing her thing. I got some stuff coming up. House sessions, February 16th. Y'all don't want to miss that.
So shout yourself out. What makes you so great?
You know what? I have a strong belief, my spiritual beliefs. Always when people tell me that I'm awesome, I always say glory to God, because God is the one that gets the praise.
Move out the way. I think he's coming out the door.
Okay, God gets the glory in everything that I do. So, I always put him first in everything that I do. And I guess that's what makes me great, because I put him first in everything that I do.
Okay, so we're going to get this out of the way real quick, because I know you watched the Popping Up on a Player. Although, shout out to Q Morgan, because I'm seriously thinking about renaming it Pulling Up on a Player, because I just think that's sweeter. But nevertheless, I know you watch it, so I know you know. I need your top 5 Detroit DJ. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Okay. Well, my I have to say 2 number ones. I got 2.
Can't get 2 number ones.
So Raybone is my first pick of number 1, because me and Raybone has established a rapport. He's giving me some great advice, and I like his transition in between tracks. He's very smooth with it. Number 2 will be Eric Johnson. Same thing. Number 3 will be Alan Nestor. Alan Nestor was selling me records back in the day, and my energy comes from him, because the dancing and all that stuff comes from him. And Alan, be honest with you guys, Alan knows his music. He knows it very well. Oh man, God, that was 3, right? 4. Terrence Parker. Terrence Parker was the first DJ I saw scratching house music. there was no DJ doing it. Terrence Parker was the only one that was doing it back in the day. I've been knowing Terrence Parker. I actually seen him in 1986 DJing, and I was like a fan of his since 1986. Number 5, God, I've got so many. Oh man.
Apologize.
Man, God, it's so many. It's so many.
Okay, it's over. We're just not gonna be friends anymore.
I couldn't even tell you number 5.
Oh, you got to tell me number 5.
It would be Q Morgan. Absolutely Q Morgan.
You know, I tried to get you and Q together. You all could have been the next thing smoking, but, you know, like all children, they never listen to the voice of reason.
Q, his crate is phenomenal, and I've listened to his tracks on SoundCloud. The dude is just is a remarkable DJ, and I'm like, every time I see him, I'm like, if we have to DJ together, I'm like, dude, you going on first. I'm not, you going on first. But Q is awesome.
You know, all the DJs that you named, you know, they all bring something special to the table in this house genre, and I can definitely tell you with 100% certainty, because I know if there is ever a DJ that's going to teach you some stuff, it's going to be Ray.
Yes.
It's definitely going to be Ray. He has never had a problem reaching out to other DJs and saying, hey, you know, come on through, you know, we can have a session together. And his transition and blends, this is no secret. Yes, the nigga does need to work on it. This ain't nothing. I have not told him, so it does not come as a surprise. Raybone Jones. Anywho, Al Esther, you're going to learn at the foot of the master. Al Esther, I have to say, is really the reason why I love house music so much. I remember when he used to be on the Teresa Hill show. But anyway, this is not about me. This is back to not about me and all about you.
Al, I learned from Al the energy I got from Al. When I first, because Al, I remember I was going to, Al had my records ready. I was just getting off work. I walked into Melodies, and he was like, Reg, I got your records already ready. It was like, I was spending like $150, $200 a week on records, and Al would have them ready. But Al, they had, Terrence Parker was in the back DJing, and Al was like, Reg, you need to go back there and look at him, man. Just check him out. And I'm like, man. And when I first seen Al, I was just blown away. I said, this is it. Al brought something different to the game, and it was his energy. Well,
if Al brings energy, you bring a tsunami, because I've seen you do things. I'm like, this boy is going to get whiplash. Have you all seen him move his little neck? I mean, I don't know whether to get a nurse from the church or the deacon board. I just don't know. Now, if you had to say anything to your DJ, and which you do, because y'all know some people don't need Facebook Live.
Anyway.
That would be this man right here. Always with an opinion. But that's okay, because you're generating a lot of conversation, and not everybody is going to like what you say. Not everybody is going to like what you do. Not everybody is going to like how you play. So I'm going to tell you this so that everybody can know. Fuck what everybody else has to say. You do you, and the people will follow you. You know, I know you give them a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and you know, for my taste, your beats per minute are a little fast. However, it's people that like that, and that's all right. And anybody that has anything to say, tell them to say it to your face. And if they're going to say it to your face, say it in a way where you will be more receptive to listen to it. You know,
I listen to a lot of people, and I know I play very fast because I'm hyper. I try to play slow. I can play slow, but I can't because I'm constantly moving all the time. I got too much energy. I got too much bottled up in me. Then I have to just release it. So that's why I play. That's why I play the way I play. Don't get me wrong, y'all. I love soulful house music. I love it. I mean, Eric. I told Eric. I said, man, I like it so much. He said, well, Reg, just play that shit. He said, play it.
You know, Eric is a Johnson, and all Johnsons, by virtue of being a Johnson, are great. Eric Johnson, Cordell Johnson, Paula Johnson. We're just great. It's just how it is. If you had anything to say to your fellow DJ brethren and sister, what would you like to say to them?
Do you. Don't care what nobody else say, man. Do you. Do not hold it up. Don't stifle yourself. Do what it is that you do. That's it. Don't sit on your gift. If God gave you a gift, express it. expressive, but always keep God first in everything that you do. I'm telling you, it's imperative that you do that, for real.
Now, have you ever done a complete house mix, like on SoundCloud or Mixcloud or podcast?
Yeah.
So tell the people where they can find your mixes.
SoundCloud.com/DJ D Swin, Mixcloud.com/DJ D Swin. You can find me there. I have also one of my tracks is called Time to Dance. It's on 4 major international mix CDs right now. Right now. It's on iTunes, Spotify, and it's on Google Play. It's all on your major outlets. I have I got a new song that is on Teresa Hill's shows in rotation called All Night, featuring my friend Twan Green on keys. It's on all your digital outlets, so go pick that up. It's only $1, y'all.
So what I really want to see is let's support this guy, because now I just be real honest with you. I was like, who the fuck is D Swin, Reggie? I've never heard of him. And you say I've been doing this game for years, and even though I'm still very new to this, I had never heard of you. So I'm like, who is this guy? So where were you when you weren't in Detroit?
I was in Las Vegas doing my thing, y'all. I had left Detroit in 2007, 2008 because I didn't know, the scene to me was kind of dry. I didn't know what to do. So I had some contacts out there, and they was like, come on out to Las Vegas. So I was DJing all the big clubs in Las Vegas. And I was bringing that Detroit music to Las Vegas. And they was like, what is that? I mean, and the music that I was bringing, they called it, they didn't know what to call it. So I brought all the ghetto tech, all that stuff out there. And when I brought that out there, they was like amazed. I opened up for a well-known DJ. And let me tell y'all something, man. Las Vegas do it real big. They sound systems is ridiculous. I got paid more.
Don't need to do all that.
No.
That ain't none of y'all business.
No. I want. They pay you what you're worth. That's what they do. They pay you what. If you go up there and wreck shop, they're gonna give you exactly what you just did up on stage.
And sadly, they don't do that here. But it's a two-way street and a double-edged sword, because you all don't demand that they pay you what you're worth. If they're gonna pay you in drinks, you can't play.
Nope.
You cannot. I don't care how bad you want to play. You can't play. Here is my set price. Either you gonna roll with me, or you can roll with somebody else. It's just that simple. And I know, a lot of DJs, they just want to play, but you cheapen everything when you undercut.
It makes it bad for the other DJs, because if you go in there and you say, look, this is my price, and then the owners come back to you and say, man, look, this is what I can give you. And then what happens is if you subject yourself to that price, like, okay, I'll do it for that. Then it's like, okay, dude, wait a minute, hold up, stick to your guns. If you demand this type of money, stick to it. If the owner can't pay you, then you move on to the next hookup. Don't lowball yourself. Stick to what you say. If you charge the owner $500,
Red,
no.
This ain't one of your live videos.
Okay.
This 15 minutes in.
Okay, look, if you charge the owner a particular price, stick to your price.
Yep.
That's it.
Just stick to your price. So if you wanted to, what would you like to say to your house family, your dancers, your fans? And I think you touched base on this earlier, but I just want to make sure that I'm clear, because I don't remember if you did or not.
To the people that listen to me, look, I keep it 100, y'all. I just try to keep y'all dancing, man. I'm bringing off the energy that y'all give to me. I give back to y'all. Just man.
Threefold.
I love y'all, man, and y'all the one that's keep me going. Y'all keep me going. Just continue to bring that energy to me, and I promise you, I bring that energy back. That's what it is.
All right. So we have been talking to DJ D Swin. I told you he was coming out. We've been talking to D Swin. I've been wanting to get him on my little Pulling Up on a Player, and we are going to officially rename it Pulling Up on a Player. Thank you so much.
I wanted to say something.
Okay, go ahead. This is your show.
I want to say something, because I know a conversation me and you had, and I always wanted to be a part of the house community. I always wanted to be in on what y'all do. So I'm officially wanting to be in on what y'all doing. I want to be a part of what this house community is about, because I support it 100%.
And I don't think it's anything wrong with that. I really don't. But the moment somebody tells you you can't do something, or you shouldn't do something, you go out there and you show them that you can do anything you want to do, and you're not going to let nobody hold you back from Nathan, period. You know, you and I have had our back and forths, and, you know, there were times where I'm like, you not ready. You just not.
And you know what? I wasn't mad, though. You know what? But you know what? I'm going to tell you, though. To be honest with you, you were absolutely right. You were absolutely correct. But I wasn't ready. I'm saying this live video. I was not ready.
And the children don't listen to the parents.
I was not ready at that time. Now, different story.
You're definitely getting there, and I want to see you progress. And I love the fact that if a Detroit DJ puts something out, I think you're probably one of the first ones to buy it. First off, shout out to Eddie, folks.
Man.
Man. Edward. For real. That's how we doing things, Eddie? Edward? Mr. Folks? Is that how we doing things? Norm Talley. Dog.
Man, y'all don't even
For
understand,
real?
Bro. I bought Norm Talley's new track. I had bought DJ Scent new track.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, I love all of the people you mentioned. You know I love all the people you mentioned. But y'all better go out and buy Norm Talley shit, or I'm killing everybody.
Man, Norm Talley stuff is on 1,000 right now, for real.
It is.
When he posted that 12-inch he had on, I think it was online today, I said, man, I've been had that. I've had it. I've already bought it.
And you do that. So I'll tell you what, Salar Ansari also has something new out with a Patrice Scott remix. Shout out to my alum, Patrice Scott. Hey, boo!
Okay, I'll make sure I pick that up tonight.
Make sure you pick that up tonight.
Okay.
Tonight. Salar has been doing a lot of things in
What's
this community.
What's the name of the track?
One is called Water, and the other is called... Ooh, I haven't been properly medicated today, so I can't really remember.
So, if I'm playing a lot of Detroit DJs tomorrow on Teresa Hill's show, so it's gonna be all Detroit tomorrow.
Well, make sure you pick up that Salar Ansari track. Okay. Make sure you get that in your collection.
Okay.
I think Walter has something out, also known as what's that child's name?
You need to inbox me with that stuff.
Okay.
I'm going to buy it tonight.
I want the people to know too. I want the people to know. Hazmat. I'm sorry, I had to call you by your name.
Hazmat, that's my boy.
Hazmat got some stuff out. I think Kai has some new stuff out. I mean, Detroit, you guys are doing a thing, and I know this is about Reg, but I just want to shout out my Detroit players, Fulson and Tate, which is Mollison, and Sean Tate, a.k.a. The Butcher. Everybody in Detroit is doing some things right now, and if we want this community to continue to be what it is, we really got to support each other, and this brother right here will support you. So what I need for us to do is support him. He's bringing energy back, a lot of energy. So if you hear him out playing, go check him out. Show this brother some love, because I can honestly say this brother shows more love than some of you motherfuckers that's been in the game since you were in underoos and having wet dreams, okay? So I really want to see you all.
Bruce Bailey got a new track out too.
Fire.
Bruce got a new track. Oh my God. Whew. My God, Bruce got a new one out.
So shout out to Bruce Bailey, Mr. The Brand Don't Build It Itself. So you've been my first interview since I was off hiatus, or since coming off hiatus. I'm really glad that we had a chance to talk, and for all of you haters that tried to make more of our discussions than what it was.
You're crazy. Oh, man.
So anyway, this has been Popping Up on the Player with Mr. Reginald Swinton, and also known as DJ D Swin. I really thank you for taking the time to talk to me, and I know the people are going to want to hear what you have to say if you haven't already heard it. You do a lot of Facebook Live.
You know what? All I try to do, Paula, is just educate people. I don't mean no harm. I'm not trying to hurt nobody. I just try to educate people. But sometimes I learned today.
Yeah.
I learned today. No matter how much you educate people, people just gonna make they don't care. They don't care.
And that's fine. So we got one of my homegirls, my ace in the hole, my heavenly hands, my road dog, my cooking buddy, my confidant, and my massage therapist, who's also turning 50, Miss Tamara Dunn, Miss Heavenly Hands.
Everybody.
So we want you all to come out and celebrate her. We got a really special guest coming, like big. You're going to be done right. Trust me.
From Chicago.
Uh-oh.
Why are you telling spilling the beans?
Just a little bit.
No.
Just a little bit.
You done. Wait a minute.
Wait,
Reggie, you
wait,
can't
you
go.
can't
You
cut it out.
can't leave.
Uh-huh.
So these two are turning 50 this year.
You too. 69 was a great year.
No, 69 is a great position. But I digress.
She's so nasty.
Very. I'm an Aries. Once you go Aries, you might be wary.
This is one of my very favorite DJs. And when I say he gets into the music, he gets into the music that he plays and hypes the party. For real, though.
He does. And we are glad that you are here. We love you, D Swin.
I just want to represent Karen. I gotta go come see Karen.
Yes, yes.
She's shocking me
The
tonight.
estrogen
She's
level
shocking
is
me.
on
She's
10.
shocking me tonight. She's shocking me tonight because I didn't know she was a house head. I did not know.
Wanda Mack is a house
Wanda
head.
Mack is a house head. Wanda
nobody
Mack
knows.
ain't playing with nobody. Wanda Mack is the only. I'm telling
Yes,
you.
she's
Wanda
been a house
Mack.
head.
I'm gonna tell you what Wanda Mack
Here's
did.
the
Wanda
secret.
Mack had a baby,
Here's
rode
the
a
secret.
motorcycle, did a long,
no,
smoked
no.
cigarette, and baked a hot apple
Here's the
pie all at the
secret.
same time.
Wanda Mack DJ my daughter's Sweet 16 party.
And in case you all don't know who Wanda Mack is, she is the one that created the NE Hustle.
No,
Not the NE.
the bad girl.
The Bad Girl Hustle.
That's right.
Keep me honest. Keep me honest.
Yes.
So until later, house community, we love you. Happy birthday. And look at this, 3 Aries. You don't get no better
That's
than
what's
that.
up.
Catch us in traffic.